Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about something really exciting. Most people know creatine as a supplement for building muscle and improving workout performance. But did you know that creatine is also amazing for your brain? That's right. Beyond helping athletes lift heavier and recover faster, creatine has some incredible benefits for your brain health and could even help slow down aging. In this video, we will explore how creatine works, why it is not just for muscles, and how it can support your brain, energy levels, and overall health. So make sure you watch till the end because the benefits of creatine go way beyond what most people think. Let's start with the basics. What is creatine? Creatine is a naturally occurring compound in your body. It's made from amino acids, mainly in the liver, kidneys, and pancreas. Your body stores creatine in your muscles, where it helps produce energy during short bursts of activity, like lifting weights or sprinting. This is why athletes often use creatine supplements. It helps them train harder and recover faster. But here's the interesting part. Creatine is also stored in your brain. And just like your muscles, your brain needs energy to work properly. Every thought, memory, and decision your brain makes requires energy, and creatine plays a role in providing that energy. You might be wondering, how exactly does creatine help the brain? Our brain cells use a molecule called ATP, adenosine triphosphate, for energy. Think of ATP as the fuel your brain runs on. The problem is, ATP gets used up very quickly, especially when your brain is working hard, like when you're studying, solving problems, or making important decisions. This is where creatine comes in. Creatine helps recycle ATP so your brain can keep going without running out of energy. Basically, it acts like a battery booster for your brain cells. This is why creatine is being studied not just for athletes, but for cognitive performance, memory, and even mental fatigue. Several studies have shown that creatine can improve cognitive function. For example, research has found that people who took creatine supplements performed better on memory tests and tasks that require quick thinking. One study looked at young adults who took creatine and found that they had faster reaction times and better memory recall. Another study showed that creatine could help older adults with cognitive decline by improving their brain energy levels. In simple terms, creatine helps your brain work faster and smarter, especially when you are tired or under stress. It's like giving your brain a little extra fuel to handle complex tasks. Now, let's talk about aging. As we get older, our brain's energy production naturally decreases. This can lead to slower thinking, forgetfulness, and an increased risk of diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia. Creatine may help slow down this process. By boosting energy in brain cells, creatine helps maintain brain function as we age. Some studies have even suggested that creatine could protect brain cells from damage caused by aging or stress. Think of it this way. If your brain is a car, ATP is the gasoline. As we age, the gas tank gets smaller and the engine struggles. Creatine helps refill the tank, keeping the engine running smoothly. Have you ever felt mentally exhausted after a long day of work, studying, or problem solving? Creatine can help with that too. Research has shown that creatine supplementation can reduce mental fatigue. It does this by increasing the energy supply to brain cells, which helps them work longer without getting tired. For students, professionals, or anyone who needs to stay focused for long periods, creatine can be a simple way to support your brain's stamina. It's like giving your brain a cup of coffee without the jitters.
There's also evidence that creatine can improve mood. Some studies suggest that creatine may help people with depression by supporting brain energy levels and improving neurotransmitter function. Low brain energy is linked to feelings of fatigue, low motivation, and even depression. By helping your brain produce and recycle energy more efficiently, creatine may help boost mood and mental well-being. So, how much creatine do you need for brain benefits? Most studies suggest a daily dose of 3 to 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. This is the most common and well-researched form of creatine. It's safe for most adults and has very few side effects. You don't need to take huge amounts. In fact, your brain may benefit from the same dose that athletes use for muscle growth. Some people start with a loading phase of 20 grams a day for 5 to 7 days, then switch to a maintenance dose of 3 to 5 grams per day, but this is optional. You can also start with just 3 grams per day. If you prefer getting creatine from food, it's mostly found in animal products. Meat, fish, and poultry have the highest levels of creatine. For example, beef and salmon are great sources. However, it's difficult to get enough creatine from food alone to see the brain benefits, especially for vegetarians and vegans. That's why supplementation is a simple and effective option. Creatine supplements are inexpensive, widely available, and safe for long-term use. Almost anyone can benefit from creatine, but there are certain groups that may see the biggest improvements. Students and professionals, if you need to focus and think clearly for long periods. Older adults, to support cognitive function and slow age-related decline. People under stress. Chronic stress can drain brain energy, and creatine can help. Vegetarians and vegans, since plant-based diets provide very little creatine, supplementation can be particularly helpful.
Another powerful but often overlooked benefit of creatine is how it helps protect the brain during times of high demand or even mild damage. Research shows that creatine can act as a neuroprotective compound, helping brain cells survive under stress by stabilizing energy supply and reducing oxidative damage. This becomes especially important during intense mental work, sleep deprivation, aging, or recovery from illness, when the brain's energy reserves are stretched thin. By keeping ATP levels more stable, creatine helps neurons communicate more efficiently, maintain healthier connections, and resist the gradual wear and tear that contributes to brain fog and cognitive slowdown, making it not just a performance supplement, but a long-term support system for overall brain resilience. Even if you are young and healthy, creatine can still give your brain an extra boost when you need it most. Creatine is one of the most studied supplements in the world. Research shows that it is safe for most people when taken at recommended doses. Some minor side effects can include stomach upset or bloating, but these can often be avoided by taking creatine with water or food. It's also important to stay hydrated because creatine draws water into your muscles and cells. People with kidney problems should consult a doctor before taking creatine, but for healthy adults, it is generally very safe. If you want to try creatine for your brain, here are some tips. Start slow. Begin with 3 grams per day and see how your body reacts. Consistency is key. Creatine works best when taken consistently every day. Stay hydrated, drink plenty of water to help your body use creatine effectively, and combine it with a healthy lifestyle. Creatine is not a magic pill. Pair it with sleep, exercise, and a balanced diet for the best results. So, what's the bottom line? Creatine is much more than a muscle-building supplement. It is a powerful brain booster that helps improve memory, focus, mental energy, and even mood. It may also help slow down age-related cognitive decline and protect your brain as you get older. If you want to support both your body and your brain, creatine is a simple, safe, and effective option. Whether you're an athlete, a student, or just someone who wants to stay sharp as you age, creatine can be a valuable addition to your daily routine. I hope you learned something new about creatine and how it can help your brain beyond just muscles. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future health tips.
And if you have tried creatine for your brain or noticed any benefits, share your experience in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Remember, your brain deserves fuel just like your muscles. Give it the energy it needs and keep it healthy for years to come. Thanks for watching, everyone.